Good morning. It is December 13th, giving the cows a little strip this morning. All the snow melted, as you could see. Cows are back grazing. They were a little skeptical to be back grazing. Ended up giving them, I guess 3 hay bales over the course of when we had the snow, just because it was real windy, cold, and they didn't have any place to get out of the wind. I didn't want to make them fight too hard. I gave them 1 bale to lay on for bedding, and they ended up eating most of that. Gave them another bale on the edge. I rolled it out along the edge of poly wire and made them eat under it so they don't step on too much of it. Gave them that, and then I ended up moving the calves down to my barn area, so I gave them what was left of the hay bale that the calves did not eat. So they're back grazing though. Definitely starting to see the effects of weaning them. They're definitely cutting down on what they're eating, and they're leaving a ton behind. I mean, I feel like I could really make them clean up what's here. Last night it was real windy. It was about 18 this morning, so this is where they ate. Like yesterday, you can see how they chewed this right down. I gave them a big area last night, but you could see they didn't quite eat it down as much as the area before. So I just gave them about 10-12 feet of a strip this morning, and I'm going to make them clean all this up today, and then I'm supposed to get down to about 12 tonight, so I'll give them a little bigger strip at night so they can keep warm. But I mean, they're leaving, and not that I want to bring this down to the dirt, but they're leaving so much forage behind. I mean, look at this. It might look brown and like nothing, but you give them a little protein, they're gonna be fine. Like these two, it's a little heifer, it's a cow. They're not too eager to be eaten. Everyone's got good gut fill. Very impressed with just how they're doing. Nobody's complaining to me. It's nice out today. Yesterday was really windy, like really windy. It's probably why they chewed that area down so much. Just they needed to stay warm. What's up, old girl? How you doing? I don't know if she's got an issue. Her feet look good, but she's been walking kind of slow lately. So this is it's hard to see probably, but right here I had this over, and I would roll the bale down the hill, make the cows eat under the wire to eat the hay. They cleaned it up good. I moved water closer. That's doing good. So yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of forage here. I could be making them clean this right up too, if I wanted to. So that's kind of what I'll do is, if there's a lot left, give them a little bit during the day, but make them clean it up during the day, then give them a fresh paddock at night, because they'll stay warmer. They'll stay warmer at night that way. Get filling their guts right before it gets cold. So what's today, the 13th? I still got at least a week to the end of this field, which is split in half. I'm only on the upper half. I might be more like on 2/3, but there's not quite as much on the bottom, but acreage wise. But then I got to come all the way back. So I got well into, depending on the weather, but well into January on this field. And then I still got, there's quite a bit of forage here, and this the side hill piece up to that first hedgerow, quite a bit there. The next side hill piece, and then actually the one after that too, side hill piece, quite a bit of forage. And then I got probably 16 acres up top. There's not much all together up there. I'd be thrilled if I got 2 weeks out of that 16 acres, but we'll see. So I've still got a lot of forage. It's great. what I'll do here, the reason I have this fence, I usually fence up to that second hedgerow and have all this just as one paddock, but I only have so much of this wire. When they're done here, I gotta reel it up to like where that T-post is, that white top T-post, and then go up the hill to the top of the next field. That way I don't have water up there. This is my highest point. I have water, that white post there. So I'll make kind of narrow lanes that go all the way to the top. That way they can come back down here for water. That way I can utilize the ground up there. And what I'd like to do, it depends on the weather. And yeah, the weather. I love to be able to feed or unroll hay up on those top fields, because they really need animal impact and manure and whatnot. So I'm hoping to be able to do that when the time comes. But we got let's see, I don't know when my last video was, but we got about 2.5 inches of rain last week, or not last week, today's Friday, so Monday and Wednesday we got 2.5 inches combined, which we really needed. But then now it's froze up. But it is not muddy at all. I was very impressed. There's so much, as you can see, there's so much ground cover here. And we were so dry that it was not muddy at all. So it dried up, and it's not even froze. Like, this ground here isn't froze, so it's dry. Like, it's not like when it thaws out it's gonna be muddy. This might be a little froze because I grazed it, but yeah, that's all unfroze. So that's good. Figured I'd do a short little video, show how well the cows are doing. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. You can definitely see the difference in weaning them. And even the 2 cows, I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. The 2 cows that do have calves, that one, she got a calf, and the one right directly behind her is the bull, the mother. They're doing good. They're doing real good. Here's the old bull. He's looking nice too. I'm impressed with him, with just the quality of forage that he's eating, or that he's on, is very, very, well, I'm assuming it's very poor, but they're doing good. So this area here was last grazed in it might even be April to May, probably right around May 1st. Late April to May is when this field was last grazed. So it's had all year to grow up, and not that it grew up a whole lot, but had all year to grow up. But on top of that, even though it had all year to grow up, that old forage doesn't have as much nutrients as, let's say, forage that was grown in like September or August. So I'm very impressed with how they're doing. He's looking good too. He's 6 months old, so end of December he'll be 7 months, and he's looking real good. So with that, I think I will get out of here. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.